Okay, hi everybody. Um, it is hot. I am hot. Everything's hot. Uh, let's see. I'm gonna do a Godot thing today. Probably put some music on. Um, okay, we'll do that later. Let's open Godot. Uh, don't ask before opening this file. Okay, go. Don't care. Okay, Blender. Cool. Cool. Okay, so only wasted a minute doing all the setup nonsense. Good to see. All right, so here's what we have had as of last time. Not especially exciting, but you can see I named some of these marbles, and so you can see the marbles here, right? Some of them are named, and so you can see that Greg's going, in this case, wait, what the hell? CSG box. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, first of all, let's put these on, wait, no. Okay, so I need to choose the layer for this. So debug for transform scale, no visibility. Okay, let's put some music on. We can do Marble Mad. How about Marble Madness? Marble Mad. Let's do for the NES. Sure, fine. This is not a long enough playlist. Marble Madness. Okay. Slight remix here. Okay. How do I find the process? Do I? Oh, here we go. Collision. Let's put this on layer 1 and 2. And then our area. Come on, why can't I select you? The fuck? What? Anyway, now we can take a collision trait. Collision, put that on layer 2 only. Okay, that did none of the things I wanted it to. Okay, so the marbles are falling down, but it's not... can I just... the mask on 1 and 2 as well? Will that work? Why is this not working? No, this isn't quite what I want. Oh god, it's so white. That's not better. Just tell me how it works. Okay, so collision layers where the node is, the collision mask is where it looks for objects to collide with. So players on layer 1, maskers on 1 and 2. Since B has no mask layer, I'll just take it. So collision mask is where it looks. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so that does what I wanted to. We're just ignoring. So everything the balls can collide with is 1, and then all the area 3Ds are 2, I guess. And that way you can have an area 3D like sort of touch, like it's inside these other colliders, and it's just fine because it doesn't care about that. And then gosh. I will be right back. It's not as hot as it was yesterday, but I'm doing more stuff, so I'm sweating. And back. Feeling a lot better, having used the facilities. And you can see that the okay, now what I want to do is file. Wow, this music kind of sucks, actually. One. Sure. There we go. I'll save as. Okay. Let's turn off face orientation. There we go. Wireframe. Go into edit mode. Actually, I actually don't need wireframe here. ARS, scale that. File, save as. 3.1, there we go. File, export. Okay, wait, have I connected this? Okay, do I need to connect it to my Blender, or like, how does this work? Actually, we should just, okay, so it's facing the right direction. Let's just scale it 3. Yep. There we go. File, save, file, export as JTF. Go, great. And then, actually, let's do an experiment. We'll re-importing this. No changes. Okay. Okay, so that did. Okay, so now, that did re-import it, but I have to re-import it that way. Great, and now funnel 3, it's transform, undo the scale, so it's the right size again, and then what happens here? Okay, so they still get stuck. No. Oops. Oh, no. File, save, file, export. Okay, so they always fall down. Okay, well, not always. I haven't tested it multiple times, but... Okay, so sometimes they still do get stuck. But it's like rare. It's rarer. Okay, so I think that's a much more acceptable rate of getting stuck. Okay, let's see. How big are these guys? Transform, scale. I think they're 1 meter. Okay, radius. So yeah, radius is half a meter, so it's 1 meter in diameter. Yeah. So what I wanted to do... What the hell am I listening to? You can skip this one. Yeah, so the next thing I want to do is have, like, slots for them to... Okay, so step 1 is... Let's just, Okay, we don't actually need this area 3D. So I want is an area 3D that... So I'm jiggling them by half a meter in every direction, so they're 1 meter diameter, but I need a 2 meters worth of... Wait, no, that doesn't... Alright. Right, because if I... This gets confusing, because they're... How do I simulate this? Right, because if I move something half a meter... If I move something like... Okay. So we have it, we're at 0, 0, right? And I move half a meter here. And then also half a meter, right, because we're in 3D. That ratio is going to be like 1.3 something. So how do I... Okay. or incredibly ugly website. Oh no. Longest. What the fuck do you mean sign in to see answer? It's a. How? Why is this hard? Okay, so what's root 3? Oh, let's just round up. 1.7. Oh, but it's okay. 1.7. So 1.73. So 1.73 plus 2.24. Okay, so we need cubes that are 2.2. Okay, this music is annoying me. Go. And let's put it at half speed just for fun. Oh, that's quarter. Okay, cool. So that's, yeah, there we go. It'll be very ambient. Okay, so I need, okay, so area 3, add child node, and then we got a collision shape. No. Shape 3D, shape is box. And then the size is 2.4 meters on all sides. 2.4. 2.4. Okay, great. And so this box represents all of the, like, all of possible places a 1 meter ball being jiggled half a meter in all 3 directions could spawn. In theory, I haven't actually tested that. I don't know how to test that, but let's just go with it. That's all right. That's the, and we don't want them overlapping. So I have to remember how to instantiate an object. How do I do it in code? Okay, great. So var pipe, so var ball equals preload. Okay, add script. Okay. Func on. Wait, is it on ready? Is that how you spell it? Path equals. All right, var path equals preload. There we go. Great. And then wait, no, I want it to be. Do I want it to be a child of the spawner? Does it matter? That'll be fine for now. I can fix it later. I could say, I could send signals around or something, but let's just okay. They're the child of the pipe. It's fine. Uh, funk. Um. Right. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, var ball. Okay, there we go. Actually, no, I should separate that out. Var on ready, and then let's just. All right, and then funk reset. That. Wait, no, that doesn't. No, okay, actually, was that? I think that just like overwrite. I don't actually know how this works. All right, whatever. All right. All right, then. Or I in. Okay, great. So now if we go back to the 3D scene, I should be able to delete this whole thing. Yes, delete all the marbles. And then let's just drop this here. If I run this. Great. Okay, what did I goof up? In range. Okay, that'll actually spawn 11 balls. We want to spawn 10 balls. There we go. Try that. Nope. Match out. Type instance. Why is this code not working? Okay, well, this is an answer from 5 years ago. Maybe it doesn't work anymore. 2019. Okay, that should be fine.
Hello everyone, in this tutorial I will be showing you how to instantiate in Godot 4. To get started, you need to create a scene of the
Preload. Yep.
dot instantiate. And now with this instance, you can change the position, rotation, size, etc. But at the end of that, we need to type add child, so we'll add each child to the main, and we will add instance. And as you can see, I don't have it.
Wait, actually, let's bring. Okay, so. Okay, absolutely nothing is happening. Great. Yeah, that's just like. Okay, let's just get rid of this. Try that. Nothing. Okay. Why is it not spawning anything? Verbal equals verbal dot. Why are you not spawning anything?
Have it in here. We'll reset the pause.
Okay, var my name is preload. Oh, okay, let's try for that. Control X. Maybe it just needs to preload. Nope. Nope. Okay, instance. Instantiate. Oh, I said instance, not instantiate. Let's try that. Instantiate. Why are you not working?
And in here, let's do a vector 3 of
So, okay, let's see. Let's try this. Try it. Okay, so I think this is a pointless change, but let's just try it. There we go. Bam. Add instance. Okay, so preload marble.tscm. Okay, let's try putting that as a script on the node 3D. There we go. Add ball instance. Ball instance dot position equals 29, 15 minus 12. Ugh. Why are you not doing anything?
Let's say you've created a new scene where, let's say, for example, you have an apple. Now, this apple, we'll save it in our main scene here or in our main folder. Here, we now have an apple in our left-hand side on the folders. Now, in our world, let's say you want to start adding these apples in random positions based on a timer. So let's say we add a timer here, and we want this timer to go off and send a signal timeout and create a new apple every time. Because of course I could just drag in this apple, but that doesn't happen in the game, right? I want this to happen in the game. So what we can do is in our world script, which I will add now, I will connect my timer signal right here. I will go to my timer, the inspector, put it on auto start, and I'm going to delete all this. I'm going to load by saying on ready.
Oh, we can. Oh, so okay. Let's see. Let's try on ready.
Variable apple scene. I will.
Okay, let's try. Yeah, try on ready.
Say packed scene, as this is a packed scene, and we will preload it.
Does that do anything? Nah.
And search the word apple.
Yeah, let's just try apple scene underneath our goal. Okay, let's see if that does anything. Nope.
Now what I can do is when my timer comes out, what I can now do is I can a variable apple temp equals apple scene dot instantiate. This essentially creates an apple in my hand, and now what I can do is add child apple temp. Now if I do this and I hit play, you will see that this works, and you can see the apple very slightly. It's very small. It's on the top left corner.
Okay, so why are you not? I child ball instance. Okay. Let's just make sure marble.tscn is the right one. Yeah, okay, so that's a marble. It's got all the stuff. That's correct. Marble game chooser. Okay, so right now we got a script. We got a script on. This isn't anything. On ready. We got for reloading the marble. We're instantiating the marble.
Now,
If I was spelling it wrong, it would give me a. Give me an error. Okay, yeah. Oh, minus 29. Oh, wait, actually, so this is minus 29. Wait, minus 29, 15, minus 12. Okay, so Let's see if just changing it to minus 29. Okay. Oh, okay. So it right, so it's supposed to be the other way around, so it's supposed to like be like that. You know what? Let's zoom the camera way out. So if it did pop up in the wrong spot, I'd see it. Why are you not working? Okay, let's try something else. Let's try eat preload. Preload this instead. Preload one of the funnels. That'll be nice and obvious if it does happen. Nope, scene is unchanged. Okay, var equals preload. Instance equals instant bullet instantiate. Yep. Add child. Nope. Don't understand. Why are you not working? Wait, that code's never reached. What? No, it's a, what? What? Did I spell on? Oh my god, I spelled on. Is on ready? Oh, is it funk? Oh, of course. There we go. Walls. There we go. So if you add a marble, It'll fall. Great. Okay, let's just change the jiggle script so it does like -2 to 2. Alright, there we go. And then when we go back to this script, let's spawn. Okay, so actually we want to do everything, we want to do all of this stuff. Control Z, okay. Control X, don't need this. Control V, great. So that should drop it. Why does that not work? Alright, so that's Funk ready. Okay, so it is reaching it. Ball instance. Print. Zero, zero, zero. Okay, so. Oh, global. Well, okay, so wait, the jiggles. So jiggle's never happening. Okay. Global. Okay, do I need to move the camera again? Okay, so if something spawned, I should be able to see it. What? Okay, so. Okay, spawning at 0, 0. But, okay. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So transform. So collision shape is the one that moved. Okay, so I wanna move the entire spawner. And then that should. Doesn't. Oh wait, no, no. Okay, that did do something. Okay, because I just didn't put over the pit. Okay, so that's fine. That finally works. It only took most of an hour to get back to where I am. Okay. Okay. Yeah, just for fun, we can add this other. Okay, here we go. Let's just bring this up. We can add this other funnel in there. And then if we run that... Okay, well the camera is not zoomed out enough, but... camera 3D, there we go. Just pull that back. And then we can see... Wait, why are you... Oh, I see. Collision shape. Reset that. File spawner. Okay, now we need to move the camera. Okay, great. So that seems to be basically working. And now we need to add a child node, just node. There we go. Oh, we want that as a node of the Well, actually, first let's modify this script to make 10 more, to like make a bunch of balls. Let's for I in 9. Wait, they all spawn perfectly in the same position. They didn't like jiggle at all. Why is the jiggle script not working? Wait. Here we go. What if I just do that? Okay, same behavior. Right. Wait, actually, let's make this a ready. There we go. There we go. That's what we wanted. Wait, did not all of them make it? Okay. Okay, so we are jiggling by 2 meters, so we can just reduce that jiggle to... Let's just J minus J. J. Oh, yeah, far. Wait, what happened to the rest of them? Camera, help me here. Did the rest of them just get stuck? Okay, so they're getting stuck. Okay. delete, Shift D. Oh. Okay, completely missed. Okay, I need to offset them or else it's very boring. Okay, so that's okay. So next, I need create new folder. Okay, great. So now, file new. Let's make it fucking 50 by 50. Great. One. File. Export. Affinity stuff. New folder. Great. One. Two. Okay. Three. File. Export. File. Export. Five. File. Export. File. Export. File. File. Export. No, cancel. File. Export. File. Export. And file. Export. Great. Now, get all these. Okay, cool. So, how do I get all the text? How do I get all the files out of the folder? I don't want to see Reddit right now. Okay. Godot 4. Okay, let's just watch this. Watch this video.
You'll run into the need to read text or various files from your game's file system. Maybe it's a JSON file that configures things or a high score file from your player. Let's go ahead and make a really simple demo where I can show you how to do that. We've got a node 2D here. We'll just call it main. We'll save it as main. I'm in an empty Godot 4 project. We'll add a label. Label is just a place to have some text. And we'll add in the inspector just some placeholder text that shows what we're going to plan on targeting. We're going to load some text from a text file and display it in our Godot project. We'll run our game.
There's only one text file he's using? Okay, file
Command.
access. Okay, so file access to open. Oh gosh. Of course, we get all files from a different directory. Okay, so I can't think of. Okay, so. Okay, so I can probably just 4.x. Okay, great. Improvement. Okay, we're just gonna copy paste this code and hope it works. Oh wait, actually, first we need to make sure I know how to texture. Okay, it's just literally just text. Okay. Um, let's see. If I mod 2 equals 0, oh, right, double equals. All instance dot texture equals icon data feed. All right, there we go. Oh, that broke. Chain 3D object texture in code Godot 4. Rotate change texture mesh in code. Okay, how do I make this simple? So mesh instance, mesh surface material override. Okay. Go for 3D 2024, so it should be up to date. Material, okay. Image plane. Okay. Material override equals, okay, so we can just material override. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see if that breaks. Yeah. Material override. Okay. Oh, okay. I need to unpack that first, I think. Okay, actually, let's just at onReady var. Reload equals. Okay, that probably is also going to break. Yep. Okay, so material override. Okay, let's just, okay, dot texture. Valid assignment, okay. Wait, material override. Oh, okay, okay. So material override dot something maybe. Okay, so marble material override. color. Beater texture, okay. So dot try that. And it broke. Okay. Ball instance dot what, mesh instance 3D? Oh, okay. Untypewriter body. What? Oh, okay. Well, I know it has one. What's going on here?
Hello everyone, in this tutorial I will be showing you how to change the materials of objects in both Godot for 2D. And to start, get our material 1, preload. I made a red. And for the second one, I made a blue. Now you may notice that in your mesh instance, there can be multiple materials. So we go to surface material override, you can see that we have an index of 0 right now, but you can have more. So keep this in mind when adding and changing textures. So we can do set surface material override.
Okay, so wait, ball instance dot. Oh my gosh. Set. Oh wait, maybe it has to be on the maybe it has to be on the ball itself. Marble. Okay, 0. So 1 or 2, right? If oh temp 1. Oh, and then I need to preload. And just var that. There we go. And I broke something.
With the index of 0, since that's the one we want.
Okay, great. So we want 0 and then GD face. Great. Okay, well that sort of worked. It didn't set the material correctly, but it did set something.
To change. And I will set this to material 1. This will make it red. And if I change it to material 2, it'll make it blue. And obviously you could do this during runtime. So here's a quick example of me using a switch to go between both colors on a key press. Anyways guys, hope this tutorial was helpful. Between
Boom. Set surface material override. Okay, set surface material override. Set surface override material. G face. Material 2. Oh, let's just, okay, so there we go. Let's try this. And then let's change this to just texture. Ah, that didn't work either. Mesh instance. Okay, so now no one has a texture. Okay, so okay, no one has a texture. Set surface material override. Okay, so we know this one works, but it doesn't work. Okay, why is that not working? Set surface override material 0, comma material 2. Okay, now we got it preloaded. I've got set surface override material. Okay, set surface override texture. Okay. Special material. I don't understand this one very well. Wait, what the hell? Why do I... Is it... Okay, I assume that's... Okay, for some reason you can just tweet this on this website. Okay, that's unhelpful. Set instance. So maybe it wants set override material. Mesh, okay. Set surface, okay, surface set material. Uh, Virtual method to override the setting material. Okay, surface. Okay, let's just try dot surface material. Okay, get surface material override. Zero comma texture. So that's probably not gonna work. Yep, didn't change. Let's try it with that. Okay, let's see if it albedo. Let's change the albedo to something I can see. There we go. So these should all... Okay, so it does override the albedo. Set override, set surface override. Script texture. Okay, material override. Let's just try material. Material override albedo texture. Text. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so that this person had basically the exact same problem as I did. Where's spatial material? Okay, so spatial material. Okay, so remind me why this doesn't work. Wait, no. Okay, no, I need the, okay, so press texture 2D of type null instance. Okay, so it is something about the mesh instance. Okay, so mesh instance. New. Okay, so this is, wait, albedo texture, unpaste it. Invalid assignment, okay, so key albedo texture. Mesh instance, I'm sure override. Okay, does that do anything? I feel like I'm just spinning my wheels here rather than accomplishing much. Oh, okay, so they're all to the default now. So material.new, and then if we just do this, all right. Does this work? No, that broke. Okay. And if I do it like this, then it just doesn't set the texture. So, and then, okay, so is there something I need to do to the texture? Texture type, okay, great. Okay. var texture equals image texture dot new. Var image equals image dot new. Image dot load. Okay, so texture dot create from image. Okay, so let's try that. Okay, so texture plus, wait. Let's just call this ASTF for now. Texture, okay, texture to does that do anything? No. Source material new source material override dot. Let's try that. And that broke. Okay. If image texture and base material. What? Okay. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Why are you like this? Oh, this is, oh fuck, this is Godot 3.1. Of course it doesn't work. Science texture to RPO. Oh, gosh. And this is C#, which I want to deal with. Okay, so let's just set texture. All right, and then func set texture. No return. Boom. All right, there we go. Okay, we do have an icon. Okay, let's just do this as icon.svg. Spatial material. Oh, this is Godot 3 again. Ah. Um. Okay, so they're all like this robin's egg blue. Alright, they just kind of fall off the map. Well, okay, well, there's other features we can work on for the moment. 3. Okay, so this is the no, that's not the that's the all spawner. Okay. And then okay, so funcReady is just going to call another function. Func reset. Set. Right. Var balls to spawn equals 10. Okay. Okay. Balls to spawn -1. ball spawn minus equals 1. How do I get input again? So it's func process. Is action if input action just pressed. Let's try UI accept. Set. Okay, so if I press the enter key, these should all. It doesn't kill the last ones. It just spawns new ones. Okay, so how do I kill the old ones? Okay, so if for range. Okay, let's see if that works. Okay, great. So we have all these balls. All right, great. And then that just resets them. And then if I press it enough times, there should be um greater than 0. Okay, great. If wait, no, we should wrap this differently. Okay, so there we go. If spawn greater than 0, tab that over. Else. Okay, so let's try that. All right, great. Okay, so here's our ball spawner. Okay, so um Okay, so I don't have a ton of Steam left in, actually I have plenty of Steam, I just don't have a ton of stuff I can reasonably do during the stream. Yeah, so we're gonna probably hit our 2 hour limit and then go off stream. Yeah, so we got all these balls, they're all falling, great. Oh, right. And I want to have a, so let's see, I've got my okay, so here is my is it this way? Dang it. I didn't actually purchase that game. Wait, marble it up. Okay, I also didn't purchase that game. Okay, so those are the 10 games I'm gonna play. How do I do an array again? Okay, great. So we just say var games equals, and then we just take this. Okay, bingo bingo. Comma. Pickle Deluxe. Comma. Monkey Ball. So that's all my games. I gotta rebuild this. And then we just need to add Funk Ready. Let's see, we can just directly. Can I just set game? Func game on ready var game equals okay, and then func there we go. And then we got the ball spawner. And then let's just wait, okay, so I need to make this a little more complicated because the first time is going to be different than every other time. Okay, so on the func ready, for I in range 0, 9, go do that. But also all instance dot set games of I. What? Oh yeah. Okay, and then games dot shuffle. Please work. Okay, how about okay, shuffle an array. Why is this not working? All right, there we go. Okay, great. So okay, so that works. And now we need the checker, right? Print body. There's some sort of hash method if for I don't want C#. I want dot has method. Okay, so wait, actually, can I just body dot print games? Does that just work? Oh, okay, so that does just work. And then we need to so I want to disable it until it's okay, so that should only detect one collision. What? No, stop. Okay, so why? So if I just change this by hand, then it's still okay. So that doesn't actually help. Wait, actually, body up my game. In order. Okay, great. Okay, let's just say or not fun. Or if collision, do that, and okay. And then the okay, then ball spawner reset. Let's just say okay, so okay, so checker dot what do I call it? Checker dot first collision. Okay. So I don't know if this will actually work. Oh, sorry, that should be true. Okay, great. And if I press the enter button, cool. Need to fix that. Yeah, okay, so okay, because I'm Q freeing. Right, so I should be doing that. Body dot print the game. Body dot. Great. Now we go to the ball spawner. Okay, great. Oh, I see. This is... Okay. Okay, so reset. Okay, so reset shouldn't instantiate the balls. Reset should just for each ball that exists, basically. Oh gosh. Hmm. Okay, so um gonna remove all children. For n in no deck and show. Okay, great. And let's see if that works. All right, great. Almost. Equals try global. There we go. Okay, great. Wait, did I... Glidden shape. Okay, so ball spawner is the... So that position... Are they exploding? Because, okay, let's see. The camera so I can see the ball spawner, run that. Okay, great. They're dropping. Where the hell is it? Okay. Where the hell is it putting them? Why is... There's nothing up there. Let's try that. Goal position. Do I just have to hard code it? Minus 30, 30, minus 18. Is there something on the marble script? Okay. Why is okay? So the collision shapes. Okay, so your position. Okay, so there's 0, 0. Okay, let's just try that. Let's see what happens here. What? Why does that ball spawner add child check? Okay. Fuck it. I don't know why that works, but okay. No, so we can see the origin now. Does that? Okay, so they're falling. Great. Okay. So they're always falling from the origin. Okay, so now what we just need to do is put this over here in front of the. Make sure I just got that in the right place. All right, cool. So now, all right, so that's working. Why are you over there? Wait, let's see. So, okay, so okay, so that one out, so there's one out in the far, yeah, so they are being randomized when they spawn, and then they're dropping down, and the first one's gonna be, okay, so ball spawner is at that position, why is, okay, so these are basically the same position, but this one's, like, is there some weird scale thing going on? Okay, so okay, so Y should be higher. That's, okay, so, okay, so Y looks, okay, so Z, wait, okay, so, yeah, so that's Z. So this Z is 5. This Z is 17. Okay, so this is scaled times 1. Okay, wait, this is oh, okay, so this is annoying. Okay, so okay, so this offset should be part of, wait, why? Okay, so Z is 12, Z of 17. So actually, but why is the position? Let's look at the code. Okay, so on ready, a ball instance instantiate add child. Okay. Okay. I can't figure out how to actually solve this. Um, bum. So yeah, body at Q free. So that gets rid of the. Okay, so actually we can just ball spawner print game. So that's going here. Oh wait, no, ball dot print game. But the ball doesn't. Okay, so here's a list of games. Okay, so print game. Okay, so games are only shuffled once. So I can send a sig. Okay. Okay, I don't think I can. I don't think I have the energy to fix this today. So let's see. Where's the camera? I think we're gonna have to do most of this manually. Okay, let's find an exciting shot here. There we go. I want to be able to see into the first bowl and also the second bowl. Okay, and then we can. Well, you can't even see the you can't even see the difference, right? Like it just like there's just like a bunch of balls and they all roll and then boom. Okay, yeah, great. Okay, so what I could do is here's the games. Get rid of balls to spawn. And don't shuffle them either. 0, comma games dot. That's it. -1. Okay. And then just delete the first. Okay, let's see. Delete. Second. Dot any append assign back clear fill, filter, front, get, has, insert, read, max, min, pop. Okay, so let's just, yeah. Alright, cool. Dot, pop. Great. If len of games. Okay, so does that break? There's all the balls, they're going in, they're going in, they're going in. Monkey ball. Okay. Okay, right. So that's happening, and then if I right, because it doesn't go correctly, so I do have to restart it anyway. Okay, great. So so a lot of this code doesn't do anything. Okay, let's just get rid of this because it's not going to do anything for what I need it to. We don't need this actually. And then so that doesn't break. Okay, so we just remove whatever. Yeah, so we just remove whatever. Okay, so in that case, let's just go here. Put the camera so I can see where the balls come from. Oop, I don't want to use blue. Okay, let's just take that. Zoom in a little bit. Okay, so what does that feel like? Whoop, 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 Okay. I do that. Is that more fun? Okay. And then I guess the last thing is add child node label. Oh, no, I have to. You know what? Okay, don't need that either. We'll make this cooler later. But right now, this is good enough. Scene, save all scenes, great. Yeah, gonna call that a stream. Thanks to everyone for coming, and I will see you tomorrow for some org games.